There aren't many things that would get me to walk out into the cold where I can see my breath and have to borrow a friend's jacket, but walking through the Harry Potter Forbidden Forest, that's what I love. Hey everybody, it's Molly and I'm at the brand new Harry Potter Forbidden Forest experience in Leesburg, Virginia. This is a walkthrough experience where you get to come face to face with some of your favorite creatures and interactive experiences from the Harry Potter universe. I'm so excited to be here, but I am very cold, so let's get walking. Harry Potter, a Forbidden Forest experience is an official Wizarding World event happening in 4 cities around the world this winter. I'm here in Leesburg, Virginia, about an hour outside of Washington, D.C. It's also taking place in Westchester, New York, Cambridge, United Kingdom, and Groenberg, Belgium. The website says the entire experience takes between 75 and 90 minutes. I'm guessing it'll be longer for me because I go incredibly slow through things like this, taking in every single moment. Tickets run between $36 and $75 for adults 16 and older, $25 to $64 for kids 5 to 15, and kids 4 and under are free. The event pricing will base on the time and date that you go. Typically, weekends are more expensive. This is a walkthrough experience through the Forbidden Forest, so it is outdoors, so prepare accordingly. I had to borrow this coat from my friend who lives in DC. I was lucky enough to be invited out by Fever today, who's co-hosting the event with Wizarding World, and I'm super excited to get into the forest. When you first arrive here, the first thing you're going to be greeted by is this beautiful statue of Prongs. That's Harry's patronus, all lit up gorgeously. Make sure to get your picture there. A friendly employee took mine for me. There's also a food kiosk right here. They have hot chocolate, they have coffee, they have mulled wine, as well as some eats and themed drinks. Now, I was told there is a location partway through the trail with more food and beverages, so I'm gonna hold off till then and get to walking.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Harry Potter, a Forbidden Forest experience. Are you guys excited to head onto the trail?
Yeah!
On this trail, you will meet magical creatures that are very excited to meet you. Alright guys, one more thing before I let you all go. Does anyone know what this is called?
A Deluminator.
It is a Deluminator. And what house are you from? 50 points for Slytherin then. As said, this is a Deluminator. It has the ability to take away the light and bring it back even on the darkest of nights. So are you guys ready for me to let your way into the trail tonight?
Yeah!
Alright, let's see this thing in action. And behind you. If you could please face the forest and let your experience begin.
All right, got the rules, and from here on out, it's a self-guided tour. It is 1.2 miles, and it is on gravel, so keep that in mind. If you're gonna be trying to push a stroller, if you are gonna be trying to push a wheelchair, use an ECV, it is gravel, and it is 1.2 miles. There's one bathroom break. This is awesome.
Very easily affected. You do not want to insult the hippogriffs. They just made a laugh.
Thestrals. They're quite gentle, really, but people avoid them because they're a bit
Different.
Well, it took 4 seconds for me to start crying. I hung back so I'm away from the rest of my group, and the lighting effects in here are so cool, and as I started walking, quotes from different characters.
The dark forest is strictly forbidden to all students.
And they're having quotes about the Forbidden Forest or in the Forbidden Forest, and the first one I heard was Umbridge, not cool. And then I heard Luna and Harry talk about thestrals and how people don't always like them because they're different, and I always liked that part, and I have a plush thestral because I love thestrals.
You know, is this here a centaur? This is a ministry.
It's just so cool. Okay, this so far, 30 seconds in, so immersive.
Under the law, as creatures of near human intelligence.
Naughty night.
Well, I was already crying, and And the first person we're running into in the forest is everyone's favorite half giant.
Oh, we're a bit behind schedule. Best be off. Let's go.
Looked up and happened to notice a few owls in the trees here. And while I don't love birds in the Muggle world, I really like owls in the Wizarding world. And I like that they bring you mail and you could have a little friend that's an owl. I think that's nice. I hope we see Hedwig at some point. Looks like I shouldn't have worn jewelry tonight because nifflers have been seen. Now, nifflers are not in the Harry Potter movies. They are in Fantastic Beasts, but they are in the Harry Potter books. And they're those cute little, like, black furry platypus almost looking creatures that are really good at finding gold and shiny objects. So we better keep our eyes peeled for them.
Really?
Oh my gosh, look at this little baby owl. It's like the tiniest one up in the tree. That's so cute. It's like a little pigwidgeon friend. I knew it. I knew she'd be here. Because nothing bad happens to Hedwig. And I'm glad she could meet us in the forest. I'm in line to get my picture with her and to meet a hippogriff. Met Hedwig. And now I'm in line to meet another particularly popular character, Mr. Buckbeak. This is our first of our interactive experiences. And I believe we're going to bow to him. I hope he bows back. You know, Slytherins don't have a great history with the bowing to Buckbeak, but I think I can do it right.
Yes, you're not dangerous at all, are you? You great ugly brute.
Oh, no.
Hello, Buckbeak.
Fantastic. Look at you. We have been excited.
I just met Buckbeak, and I bowed to him, and he bowed back, so that's good. Now, I will say there was a little bit of a line to meet Buckbeak. It took probably 10-15 minutes, but that included both Hedwig and Buckbeak. They are letting people know if you want to bypass the line, you don't have to wait to meet Buckbeak or get your picture taken with Buckbeak, but obviously I had to get my picture taken with Buckbeak. And now the trail lies empty ahead of me, and I wish that Hagrid was here. One thing I'm loving about this experience is just the lighting effects. Like, they'll have shadows move like that so it looks like birds flying, and they've got all of these different owls in the trees, as well as the sound effects are really good. Now that we've made it further into the forest, I'm not hearing quotes anymore. I'm hearing the Harry Potter score, as well as like owl hooting and rustling, and it really does feel like you are in a forest full of mysterious creatures. Still have my eyes peeled for those nifflers, but now I also am worried because this sign says guests should take particular care on the trail during full moon cycles, and I'm hearing wolves.
We can't go in there. Students aren't allowed. And there are werewolves.
Officially creeped out. All right, the werewolf part is awesome. You truly can't really see anything but the eyes and the outline of the ears in the dark. Okay, more niffler activity. Niffler burrows, watch your step. I haven't seen any yet. I think they'll come to me because of my jewels. All right, niffler burrows. Let's see. Oh, here's all kinds of treasures. They've definitely been here. Here's their treasure trove. This is one of my favorite parts of the books that they got taken out. It's in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, where Hagrid does a Care Magical Creatures lessons with nifflers, and he gives everybody a niffler to run through a pile to find the most coins, and Ron's actually wins. But then Ron says something like hateful to Harry and starts a fight about being poor again. But I really like that scene because it's one of Hagrid's best lessons. And look, we found them. They are so cute. I love them. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's in the trees, but I know they're watching me. I'm seeing lots of eyes. You know what? I'm hearing mischievous little giggles as I walk through here, which makes me think it's Cornish pixies.
I must ask you not to scream. It might provoke them!
Wow, this is just unbelievable. I see a giant. It's Grawp. Hagrid's not-so-little brother. Hey, Grawp, you cool if we take a selfie, my dude? I can hear a particular car up ahead. Also want to point out there are a few benches along the trail, so if 1.2 miles in gravel is a lot, which I understand, you can take a little moment of rest. I gotta keep moving though, keep the blood flowing. I don't know how people live where it's 40-something degrees right now. And this isn't even that cold, right? Oh my gosh, my hands are freezing. All right, this is awesome. As you walk through this section, if you listen, you can hear Harry and Ron screaming about being on the car. And if you look around, you can see where the car is with different headlights. Where are you guys? You need help? You need help? I got you. Oh, they're over there now. Wonder if we'll see the car. Got my eyes open. Found it. I love all the detail on it. Of course, this is the Ford Anglia that Ron and Harry steal. It's the Muggle car that Mr. Weasley's tinkered with to fly. But I love all the details of the windshield wipers going, of it being fogged up, the branches on it. This is really cool. Something is happening to the trees. There's a snake. There's a spider. Are we in the Slytherin section? Are we in the spooky section now? This is awesome. There's a snake on that one. This one has a Death Eater mask that's lighting up. Wait for it. Wow. This one has an eagle. That one back there has the Deathly Hallows. Wow. Something bad is happening at this part of the forest, I'll tell you that much. A Dementor. We're in the scary forest now. What's probably hard to see is that my phone is actually lighting up things more than they really are. Like, these trees are really dark until the things glow. A thestral on that one. Looks like the ring back there. Oh, maybe the Horcruxes are on these trees. There's a dark mark on that one. I'm also hearing someone whispering, I think in Parseltongue. Also, this tree has the locket. This tree has the ring. We're getting the Horcruxes because y'all, my fingers are so cold I can barely use my phone. We got Nagini up at the front. I bet we're gonna find them all. There's the locket again. This is seriously so cool. There's the Elder Wand. It's Hallows and Horcruxes. Ah! If you could see my face right now, it's too dark. I am geeking out. There's the cup back there. Oh my gosh, this is cool. A Death Eater mask. There's the cub too. Wow, this is cool. And here's the diadem. And there's the diadem. Wow, 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 wow. Right, it said wild animal crop. Oh. Okay, the unicorn is awesome. I can't stop looking at it. Okay, that is so cool. As I'm geeking out from a Harry Potter fan standpoint, I'm geeking out from like a theme park entertainment, like tech standpoint. That was awesome. I'm in line now to do one of the interactive wand moments, and it's casting a patronus. Now they do have wands you can borrow if you were not prepared and didn't think to bring one with you, which is great because all my wands are in Florida, except this one, because obviously I brought one. I'm very curious to see what animal I get because in my heart, my patronus is a great white shark, but I doubt that I could cast that here in the woods. It probably needs to be a land creature for reasons, so we'll see what happens. So, I got a Jack Russell Terrier, which is a dog. I assume because I was thinking about Kronk, and so I got a Jack Russell Terrier, which is, you know, inarguably a dog, but it's also Ron Weasley's Patronus. So... I'm having an inner battle right now. It's not because I'm like Ron. Ron's a terrible friend. He's horrible. I think it's because I was channeling Kronk. That's what I'm gonna tell myself. I would have rather had a snake. I'd rather had a spider. I'd have rather had a donut. Another cute little photo op. This one is mistletoe. But it's probably full of nargles, as Harry said to Cho, which he learned from Luna, of course. Oh my gosh! Luna's shoes! These mushrooms are really cool. They're magical! But not in that way. These are really pretty. All different colors. Now it looks like we've made it to the little village. Here is some food, drinks, a little bathroom break, and it looks like perhaps a thestral? It is in fact a thestral. I can't see him, but I'm sure he's a very good boy. Hopefully you can't see him either, but you can hear him. As a kind of refresher, thestrals are the horse bat-like creatures that pull the Hogwarts carriages, but you can only see them if you've seen someone pass away in front of you. So Harry can't actually see them until the beginning of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, because of course he unfortunately saw Cedric die the year before. So thestrals are a very odd and unique and sad but kind of beautiful creature in the wizarding world. They're actually one of my favorites because it's what bonds Harry and Luna together.
They're quite gentle, really, but people avoid them because they're a bit
different.
Now we've made it to the little village here. Again, there's bathrooms. There's a couple different food stalls. It looks like a fire pit. People are doing schmoes. And of course, butterbeer. They have the bottled butter beer here that they have at Harry Potter New York, the store. That's also the same butter beer they had at the Yule Ball we attended, as well as the Harry Potter exhibition in Atlanta. It is not the same butter beer as Universal. So it's only the soda carbonated version. And again, different from Universal. There's no hot or frozen here, but I do really like it. However, I'm going to check out what else they have. Maybe I need something warm. I'm attending one of the later forest visits, so I ate dinner prior, but if you hadn't eaten dinner, they do have things like fish and chips and chicken tenders and cottage pie. Then they also have a variety of treats right here, hot chocolate, mulled wine, coffee, as well as some cakes, cookies, pastry treats. I like the cake that looks like the cake Aunt Petunia makes at the beginning of Chamber of Secrets that Dobby smashes. The treats were at Forest Fancies. The fish and chips were at the Fat Friar. Get it? Like the Fat Friar, like the Hufflepuff ghost, but Friar. That's funny. Here at the Bow Truckle Bar, you can get, it looks like assorted cocktails, a couple wines, as well as non-alcoholic things like soda. We've also got Dragonfire roasts. They have a turkey leg, a roast dinner, a feast, kind of thinking similar menu to what you'd get at Universal, like 3 broomsticks. Also seeing the mulling pot, like the melting pot. It's mulled wine, and then a sweet shop where it looks like you can buy marshmallows to make s'mores. I grabbed a mulled wine. Ooh, that's quite nice. A little bit of tartness, definitely got that cinnamon. Tastes like I'm at the Yule Ball, except I didn't have mulled wine at the Yule Ball. Have you seen my Yule Ball video? We went. Anyway, I'm going to continue on the trail. It's nice that they've got a food stop along the way. I think if you came earlier, it would definitely be more appealing. And if you weren't frozen like I am, because I have no, I have Florida blood now. So I'm too cold to eat. But I'm not too cold to drink something warm and heat me up. You know, I got to give a shout out to mulled wine for being like the only hot beverage besides coffee that's not sweet. Because hot chocolate is really sweet. Apple cider is really sweet. I feel like hot seasonal beverages are all sweet, but mulled wine is there for me. To the rest of the forest. Looks like I've come to the second interactive wand moment here. Looks like some dueling is happening. Very exciting. I have no one to duel except my inner demons. This is awkward. The dueling is very cool, and the staff member said he's never been beat before, but you know what? That changed tonight. Must be all that spell practice I have in Diagon Alley. And now I'm seeing something that might cause alarm to some people, and that's spider webs. And it says strange creatures are active at night. And the further I look, the bigger those spider webs are. So now's when I'm going to give you the spider warning. If you don't like spiders, I would skip to this timestamp in the video on the screen. If you're here and you don't like spiders, just let one of the cast members, wizards, team members, staff members, the kind folks working here know, and they can escort you through a detour so you don't have to go visit Aragog. I, despite what my patronus said tonight, am not Ron Weasley, so I am not scared of spiders. So we are headed into Aragog's lair.
Hagrid brought me here.
Harry! What?
Okay, you're safe now, friends. At least from spiders. Looks like we've got blasted and Scroots up ahead, though. I have to say, the Aragog part, very, very cool. One of the coolest effects so far. Guess one's over there, huh? I cannot get over how cool the effects are. Some of them are so simple, but they are so cool set to the backdrop of this giant forest. Centaurs!
The stars are aligning, and I sense we will have showers. Prepare for the worst. Now, it is time you leave.
Oh. Okay, bye. Dane told me to leave, so now I'm leaving, I guess. I don't know. Something else is happening. This is what's happening. Alright, we are waiting to come hear a little more from another team member here.
Where are you from?
Florida.
Florida. How many hours? Did you drive?
No.
Oh. Oh. All
Plane.
Right. Well, who traveled further than Florida? No one? All right, you win.
I win? Thank you.
Win. There's no prize, but...
Okay.
So bragging rights, I guess.
I'll take it.
Well, welcome and welcome and welcome, everyone. Who was able to cast a patronus? Anyone? Anyone get the wolf like I did? You got a wolf here, wolf here. All right, you got a wolf here. Very good, very good. Wolf power, wolf friends forever. All right. I want to show you a scene. So if everyone would turn and face that direction, have your cameras ready if you so desire. And here we go.
Trail ended with a little Dementor moment, and at first I was like, this is not my favorite effect, but then of course Prongs, Harry's Patronus, the stag came, and it was a really cool effect. It looked really cool, so a beautiful way to end, except for I don't think we're ending because magical lights are happening up ahead. They definitely tricked us because they said it was over, but clearly it's not. They are so sneaky and so cute, those little nifflers. Keep all personal belongings hidden because they will steal them. Between the nifflers and the pixies, you better watch your stuff. Oh my gosh, we're really not done because there's bow truckles now too. These are another, not in the movies, but in Forbidden Beast. But in the books creature, these little stick-like guys. They're very cute. And they live in wand trees. And while I may not like the Fantastic Beasts movies, your girl does love an Easter egg, and I'm pretty sure that's Newt Scamander's trunk. And here's those little pesky pixies. This is why you need to keep your belongings with you. It looks like they got somebody's hat and a hanky. Those sneaky little fellas. And, oh my gosh, pygmy puffs! Look how cute they are! Hi guys! There's more! The trail is far from over. They said it was done. I'm just now realizing that the trees are pink and purple around here, which are the same colors as our sweet little puffs that are scurrying about. I have a pygmy puff. His name's Lupin von Fluffy Pants. I'll have to be sure to tell him that he has some friends out here near our nation's capital. You know what? Silly me for thinking we could have been at the end because we hadn't gone through the gift shop yet. And if I know anything from years of theme park and entertainment content making, it's that you always end in the gift shop. It looks like they have a decent amount of Forbidden Forest Experience exclusive merchandise. And to quote one of my least favorite Harry Potter characters,
"Oh dear, we are in trouble."
Because now I need to buy something. Let's take a look at what they got. Forbidden Forest t-shirt, Forbidden Forest cups, Dark Mark shirt, different Forbidden Forest t-shirt. This time the unicorn's down there. Forbidden Forest light-ups. Oh my gosh, are these mittens with the wolf eyes on them? Those are awesome, but looks like they're children's sized. I'm only highlighting the stuff that I don't think is not Harry Potter Forest experience. Like, they have some toys and stuff that are general Harry Potter, so we're not going to talk about those. Niffler t-shirt, kids hoodie, spider t-shirt, different kids hoodie, different kids hoodie, Hogwarts t-shirt. Oh my gosh, they've got this special crest in different houses, don't they? Yep, that's Forbidden Forest Slytherin. Well, guess I'm legally required to buy that. And don't fret, they've also got Ravenclaw, and Hufflepuff, and Gryffindor. Now, in some of the houses, I'm also seeing the kids' version where the crest is bigger, but I only see that for Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff, which leads me to believe they're sold out of Gryffindor and Slytherin. I'd like it on the record that I did look for the Gryffindor shirt in Alan's size. He's not here. I turned this into a little girls' weekend moment because some of my best friends live in D.C. He couldn't come because of his other full-time, not mammoth job, but I would like the record to reflect I did look for his size. Patches. Forbidden Forest pins, like Aragog and Gryffindor, a classic combination. And then they also have some of the wands from Harry Potter New York. These aren't interactive for Wizarding World, but they are cool display pieces. Well, friends, that is a wrap on my Harry Potter A Forbidden Forest experience adventure here in Leesburg, Virginia. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I loved this event. I thought it was awesome. I thought it was so cool. Some of the effects were so simple but so brilliant. Just the simple lighting up of the trees and the quotes from the different characters and the eyes was really cool. A really fun night out for the whole family. Of course, like any of these events, like Yule Ball, like even the Stranger Things experience, like the exhibit in Atlanta, you do have to be a Harry Potter fan to want to trek around out in the cold in the winter time and look at all of these different things. But I was blown away. I was really impressed. My favorite parts were the unicorn. I loved the werewolf section. I loved the light up dark marks and different dark spooky things, Horcruxes on the trees. I thought the patronuses were really cool. And I thought Aragog was awesome. So if you are local to one of these cities that is having this event and you are a Harry Potter fan, I think this is a very fun event, very unique in its total experience, and I thought they did a great job. Also, big shout out to the team members here, to the staff here. Everyone I encountered was so incredibly friendly, helpful, willing to take pictures, answer different questions, seemed very happy to be here, so can't shout them out enough as well. I have had the most wonderful time over these last few weeks traveling around to some of these different fandom experiences, Harry Potter, Stranger Things, the Yule Ball. It's been an absolute blast. So thank you to all of you for watching and sticking with us as we travel outside of theme park realm and create some brand new content. We've got more of that kind of stuff coming your way. Let us know what you want to see down in the comments. In the meantime, friends, make sure to rate, review, subscribe, follow us on social media. And until next time, friends, I'm Molly, and it's been so magical. Now go watch the Yule Ball video. Bye!